We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go here from Mile High. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
It's now third
So everything
down
this
and
defense
4.
talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
And the Broncos.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he will score. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point is good. The Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Six, mega, blaster, six, let's go. Black 40, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's good for the Saints.
Here we go.
First down.
Blue 32.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off. And there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Saints first down.
A gain of 14.
Blue strike.
And the
That's
Saints
ready.
first down.
Yellow, 22. Cut.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Okay, break.
From the 34-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
Come on, set.
Brings up second and
60 red. Cut, cut.
Now a handoff, running right. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a pickup of 16 yards. Down to the 16. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard.
Down.
At the 7-yard line.
33. Yellow. Check.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Third and 5.
Red. Yellow. Let's go now. 10 black.
He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
And the Saints.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Smith, set, cut. Blue, 32. Cut.
On first down, they'll go with an option right.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment.
Let's go. Fight.
It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. Back to throw. They come up now, second and goal.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Red. Come on, set. Red, black 40. Ready.
Throwing here on third and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Riley on the coverage.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
12 more yards.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
And these are the
18-yard
explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Throwing, Nix. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. And the Saints will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Strike 2. Right, 95. Set.
They'll look to throw. Shaheed with the catch. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
On the double.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 45. Right. Smash. Ready. Ready?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to Denver after this.
On the ready.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
43. Claws red. Hut.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Middle.
They'll give it to Donovan. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
26. A 3-yard pickup.
Second down. Next. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll dump this out wide and Dobbins. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 48-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
26 yards.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The 6, and they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll throw. It's Nix. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming, but guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Broncos. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 6. Mega. Blue 32. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Back deep for Olave. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Broncos 14.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Red 38.
Good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Snap, red. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Back deep for Olave. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Cut. Line. 95. Cut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one, up top for Dobbs. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Phillips into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Working out of the gun, it's Hicks. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Blue striker. Let's go now. 50, green, red, psych, called red. Yellow, blue. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Watch it, 6. Black shot. Yellow, 22. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
3rd and 7.
Strike 2, black ultra. Red, yellow. Black force, check.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, here's Gobbles. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here he is, hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips in there for his 2nd sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw is Nix. Open is Knox over the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Nix gonna throw for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Way Walker.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
95, ready.
They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This fielded at about the 9. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Now Nix going to look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. throwing. Nix got it into the hands of Mims. And he got a bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 35.
Here's Nix to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 2.
Throwing is Nix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 37-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Ready. Joe.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jalen Phillips, he gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Ready.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Ready. Right 44. Check. Undercrush.
On fourth down, here's Nix. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of
What a play on fourth and long. 42 yards.
First down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just pumping the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better.
And he will his second touchdown of the afternoon. So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for two.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's deep for Olave. That's hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready?
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and book the lead up by 2 more.
Beautifully designed and executed zone read. That defensive end, he is caught in a bind. Does he take the running back or does he take the quarterback? In this case, he goes down hard on the handoff. Simple pull read. Quarterback keeps it around the edge. Easy 2.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touch. Back and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Will get that complete to Franklin. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defense...
And he's got another one. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really...
To the end zone. It's intercepted.
Broncos 28.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set, hut. 33, yellow, ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down, New Orleans.
Yellow, 22.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Let's go now, black ultra. 60 red. 60 red. 10.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Check, hut.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
52 blue.
They'll drop to throw. taken down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Oh, he had the distance, but it doinks off the upright, no good. And they will not be able to make this a two-possession game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
A first down throw for Nix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Ready.
Here we go. One final play. Back deep for Olave. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.